Heading into the 2024-2025 NBL season, there is going to be some changes coming around. Well, there's been some major player changes in free agency. Now we might see some major coaching change. The Melbourne Tigers and the Adelaide 36ers. They're going to be swapping coaches. With the 36ers bringing Matt Hammer in as their new coach. Well, the Melbourne Tigers have brought in Quinn Snyder, the three-time coach of the year, to their system. They badly need a small forward. '36ers have got some. Well, they brought Sunday Dech back to the team. Melbourne Tigers have just traded for Antonius Cleveland. The Tigers might start doing really good. They might be good soon. And they've traded for Todd Blanchfield. That means they got Dre Bennett starting at point guard, William McDowell-White at shooting guard, Antonius Cleveland at small forward, Lachlan Brown at 4, and Luau Akil Jr. at centre. What's happened to this side? Let's check back on January 1 to see how the teams are doing. Been a bit like no flow. Well, that sounds like the Melbourne Tigers need some help at centre. They need some good help. Because they've just traded for DeMarcus Cousins. William McDowell-White's not providing enough. In Melbourne, as he's just been traded for Gary Harris. Let's see if his upgrades are helping Melbourne. Perth Wildcats, might be the new force in the Southern Conference. The South East Melbourne Phoenix, they're second in the league right now. With the Borzillo brothers dominating dominating for their new team. They even now got Mitch McCarron playing for the Phoenix. The Port Adelaide Magic, third right now. Following, they're going up in a strong effort. Melbourne Tigers 23 and Melbourne Tigers fourth with a 23 and 14 record. Dre Bennett, he's gone from a six-man to a starter. North Melbourne Giants fifth. They're fifth right now, with Ben Simmons and Zach Delmenico dominating. South Melbourne Dragons. Where's Sam Gagora in this one? Hopefully he's not still in Adelaide. Not stuck in it. He's stuck on the Saudis. Jeez. Might be time to trade it to the South. Might have to trade it to the South Dragons. With Dusty Hannah's being traded to Singapore, to Darwin for Sam Gagora, going to South Melbourne. Geelong is 7th. 8th is Tasmania. Chris Paul, he's going well for the Jack Jumpers. Oh, look, looks like Perth are overpowered. Looks like Perth are now the overpowered team in this new conference. This new look conference. The Adelaide 36ers, they're ninth in the conference right now. Yeah, they still got Alex Scott on the team. He's the only one. It's one of the only ones who's still loyal to Adelaide, along with Derek Rose. While Bendigo, Ballarat, Canberra, and Fremantle are not doing too well right now. Meanwhile, in the north, the Sydney Kings are on top right now. This might be Sydney's year. Well, the usual suspects are near the bottom, which are West Sydney and Sunshine Coast. Let's sit through the rest of the season to see if the 36ers can still make the playoffs without their dominant players, who are now gone to other teams to make things interesting. 36ers, they're starting to get back in their element. They're currently 7th in the Southern Conference, as they're going to have to start all over again. It's not been the same. Remembers what it was a few seasons back. Second and Boyer wins MVP. Travis McCoy, well, not to be confused with the one from the Gym Class Heroes, is Rookie of the Year. Dave Hayward, Sixth Man of the Year, while playing for the Super Cats. Lachlan Brown, Defensive Player of the Year. Now on Melbourne Tigers, Ryan Borzillo, Most Improved. Oh, his game has been improving since moving to the Southeast Melbourne to the Phoenix. Lenny Norris is your Coach of the Year for Sydney Kings. Dre Bennett made the first team. Zach Delmedico made the second team since his move over to North Melbourne. I made the second team since going to the Tigers. Josh Borzillo made the third team. We're not sure what's going on right now. Well, it seems we've got mainly Melbourne teams in the playoffs. However, in the Illawarra Hawks, they've slipped down to 8th. They nearly made the finals after they nearly made the grand final last season. It's not been too flashy in Illawarra. Except for the first couple of games. Are we about to see history in the making? Can the Port Adelaide Magic survive a challenge? Survive a Southeast Melbourne Phoenix challenge? And the Phoenix keep the series alive. Him through Simcast for Kings versus Hawks. Well, it looks like it might be Sydney's year.
Fultz with the ball.
Fultz, Frying with the steal. Langford.
Possession, they have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Langford out there to Z.
Illawarra trying to cut the lead back.
It's Mark Gasol, and it's Hughes in at the small forward position. Here's Langford. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Real. Just confident.
Come by ya.
Never in a hurry.
Oh my word! Illawarra trying to keep the series alive.
Down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
It's not over yet between Sydney and Illawarra.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh!
Here's Fultz. It's good from long range.
Well, looks like the Sydney Kings are going to go to the next round. If Illawarra don't pull their way back into it, which they don't. So we say goodbye to the Illawarra Hawks this season. Let's give the Phoenix that win for Game 5. Perfect. Well, it seems Newcastle kept the series alive against the Gold Coast. Because we're in Melbourne. So far, the Melbourne Tigers are winning. It could mean the former champions, the Adelaide 36ers. Well, the Empire has just... The Empire has just about fallen. Three minutes to go. Can the Melbourne Tigers close out the series here in Melbourne?
.59 seconds left in the game.
Cousins.
Pass to Harris. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that was the right decision.
Oh my word, Ken Melbourne.
You go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Scott's checked in for Dedman. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that
Weakness.
break, I was able to catch the message that the
Harris.
team coach was giving to his team, and he said to his guys,
Golding.
"A few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out."
Chris Golding's got it.
Keeping it simple.
What does that mean, sir?
Thank you. We've got Gary Harris, and it's T in at the point. Here's Scott.
They want
On
Cousins.
the run. Here's Cousins. Yeah!
The well,
Sydney is team.
bye-bye Adelaide. Could be bye-bye Adelaide 36ers.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the play.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Rose.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Oh, did he?
Well, that's it. For the first time in this series, the Adelaide 36ers have been eliminated.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. They really took control of this series in impressive fashion.
The Melbourne Tigers have sent them home.
This is some momentum they can continue to build upon. That energy will make them
What has happened to the once mighty Adelaide 36ers? They were once a contender, and now they're out of the playoffs.
We'll see you next time.
For the first time in this video series, we've got Perth versus Bendigo coming up. Well, it looks like Perth Wildcats might be a new contender in this conference. Here in Season 4.
Here's Law. LeBron James is out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Majuk.
There's this one last chance.
Oh, Griffin in position. He can't get it to go.
Well, that's it. Perth are going to make it to the next round. And it is... It's Bob to Bendigo. Brisbane lead 3-2 against Wellington. 5 game sixes coming up. Let's give the Dragons the win in game 6. And Phoenix to win game 6 as well against the Magic. So we got the Gold Coast Rollers taking on the Newcastle Falcons. Here in Newcastle. Can the Rollers advance through to round 2? Or will the Rollers? Or will the Rollers? The Falcons are trying to keep the series alive.
He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They've got Jabari Parker.
Bit of Minnesota Timberwolves picked up back in the 2019 NBA draft.
From deep. Hits a three-pointer.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And he jams it home.
Well, that's it. Looks like the Gold Coast Rollers are going to go to round 2. Meaning the Newcastle Falcons are out. Darwin level with series against Townsville. And that means Wellington Hornets are out. Except for the rest of the round, the Port Adelaide Magic are ousted by the Phoenix. South Dragons go through to round 2. So too does the Townsville Crocodiles. We're starting to build a nice team. Together. Let's go to round 2. The Southeast Melbourne Phoenix are out. The South Melbourne Dragons are out. The Brisbane Bullets are out, and the Townsville Crocodiles are out, meaning the Gold Coast Rollers advanced through to the Northern Conference Finals. Let's give Melbourne a win in Game 4. Let's get the Kegs a Game 5. It means Gold Coast will be facing... This is getting close. This is getting close between Melbourne and Perth. Can the Melbourne Tigers get into the NBL Finals for the first time since Melbourne United in 2018? And they do it. Melbourne are going to be facing Sydney. The classic New South Wales Victoria rivalry. The Tigers win Game 1. The Tigers win Game 2. Tigers win Game 3. Sydney win Game 4. Let's give Sydney Game 5. Game 6 will go to Sydney. Oh, Sydney Kings went on a nice run. Well, it looks like this is going to be the year of Sydney. This is going to be pretty much the year the Sydney Kings are going to wrap it up as NBL champions of 2025. They haven't won a title in 20 years.
Seconds left in the fourth. Nice shot by Bennett.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Melbourne looking at who they got there. Bennett is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Brown.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Melbourne trying to keep this game alive.
Was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
From deep. There's 21 seconds left in the game.
Could we see a series comeback?
From downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break.
Kennedy with the shot. Well, it looks like Sydney are going to be your new NBL champions. They've been already more established than what Melbourne are.
Facilitating for his teammates. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire.
Sydney are your new champions. The Sydney Kings are your new NBL champions.
All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion,
Sydney have done it.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and
Roland.
this place is going crazy.
Yeah.
The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed.
The Kegs are loving it.
This is one of those moments these players will never forget. Let's go to the floor. Here is Adam Silver presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
What a win for the Kings. Melbourne, they couldn't win their first championship since 2021.
What an awesome moment for him in front of his fans. You love to see hard work.
So all over the Sydney Kings are champions. That will wrap up 24-20.